Be open to learning new things. A lot of time I see that people don't want to be open because they want to be seen as the wise person. They want to be seen as the teacher, the one that teaches those around them, and they don't want to be taught because they already know everything. You might be that person, and that's not a good thing to be. You feel me? Not everybody, no one knows everything. So it really is okay if you don't know something. I saw this like yesterday, 2 days ago, or something like that. I'm in the car with my friends. One guy, he wants to be the wise person. It's kind of obvious. And he's talking about knowledge and whatever. And this other guy's like, okay, I see this as this. And he's like, I see this as this. The wise guy is trying to convince the other guy or whatever. He wants to make sure that his point is seen as dominant. At least that's from my point of view. And that's a lot of the time what you might want to do. You might want to just prove your point, not only to be right, but to be seen as someone that's smarter than the average Joe. But what's wrong with being the average Joe intellect, you know? I mean, not minding technology and all that. We don't have to be all Solomons walking around. You feel me? You don't have to be Solomon Jr. You feel me? Just be you, okay? Just be your honest self. I used to want to be the Solomon persona when I was just chilling in high school around my friends. I would always have these deep conversations. I would always try to better myself, like genuinely. But when I was around my friends, I liked the fact that they would be like, oh, you're so wise, bro, blah, 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 blah. I would like the compliments, and that would encourage me to want to be the wise person. You feel me? Be the person that people would come to for answers, and I would think of them. And like sometimes I feel like I would panic or something when I don't have the answer and just make something up or just think of something. I just grab something as long as I can keep that wise man persona. But more that time go on, what the hell? But more that time went on and all that, I realized that I don't really care anymore about being the wise persona, because at the end of the day, that isn't me, and I'm missing out on life by not being me. You feel me? If I'm naturally wise, that's good. Blessing, thanks be to God. But if I'm forcing it too much, then I shouldn't be doing that. So I dropped the act. I dropped it, and now when I hang around my friends and stuff, I have knowledge, but I was forcing it. But now I use it casually. If someone asks me something, I just answer, but I try not to push it. I try not to exalt myself, because that's what I loved, the exaltation. I try not to exalt myself anymore, and I try to answer their questions with honesty. And if they say something like, oh, you're so wise, blah, 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 nice, I still feel good because I'm a human. I'm like, oh, thank you for the compliment. But if they're like, nah, you're wrong, then I'm like, okay, good, because I learn. If I was correct, I have nothing to gain from that interaction except helping someone. They have something to gain. But if I'm wrong, I have something to gain. I get new information, you feel me? It's okay to be a follower sometimes when someone is ahead of you. You don't want to be a follower. You want to be a Sigma or whatever. You want to be the person that is popping right now. But you don't understand that you're not Gojo and you're not born like that. Okay, not everyone is born like that. You gotta grow and gain wisdom, and don't let wisdom define you. Don't be the wisdom. You gotta be you and be wise and be modest with your wisdom if you want to be all wise and whatnot. You feel me? Don't let it control you. Don't let things like that control you. Okay? What's your name? Answer that question like quietly. What's your name? It's not wisdom. Your name isn't wisdom. Your name isn't quirkiness. Your name isn't one single thing that can describe me or you. Your name is your name. And who is that? That's you. You have a lot of attributes. Don't let yourself be shrunken down to that one thing. You feel me? But express yourself. Express yourself. Don't be scared to express yourself. And trust me, for me personally, it's more freeing, and it feels better when I express myself as myself than when I just confined myself to wisdom. I didn't realize how trapping that really felt until now that I'm out of it and being my true self. I hang out with my friends now, and I feel like a completely different person. I remember hanging out with them like a day ago or 2 days ago or whatever. And I was like, why do I feel like this? I feel more free. I feel like I'm more me. I feel like I'm having more genuine fun, having a better time. Probably because I was being myself. And more I was hanging out with them, it's more I can realize that, like, I don't know if I'm tripping, but they're not being themselves. And that's probably most people. They put on a mask when they go outside. Be more yourself. We need more of that. We need more of you. Okay? I'm not saying go do your stupid stuff, like steal because that's who you are, like drink because that's who you are, do stupid stuff, that's who you are. I'm saying you as in your personality. I'm saying you as in your emotions. I'm saying if you're sad, don't be scared to tell a friend that you're sad. All right, that was the video. That ended so abruptly, but I'm outie, gang. I'm about to go record a short. Why am I telling you this? Later. Deuces. Mwah.